Okay. All right, we're good. We're golden. We're running. All right. So welcome back, everybody. How's everybody's day going? Okay. And as I said, Alex is not with us, so it's just us. I've talked to Alex a few times past him leaving us, but yeah, nothing. Maybe he don't want to come back. I don't know what's going on. So what we're gonna do from here is we're just gonna still bring guests on and continue to move on. What the hell? What the fuck is going on with my freaking thing? Oh no. What the hell? I don't know what's going on, guys. What the hell?
Hi there,
Who is
lad.
this? Who the hell is
I'm
this?
come and invaded your podcast now, haven't I?
Oh, who the hell is this?
I'm William Connor Mackenzie. That guy Alex is no more.
Going
I've
on?
come back, and I'm here with a vengeance.
Oh no. What'd you do with Alex?
Oh, I buried his body in the backyard. He's fine. He's off to better places.
What the heck? That's
So, what are we talking about today with this dirty talking to me thing?
well, I mean, I was talking about where we're going in this direction, but like,
Aye, I'm taking
I
over
guess,
from here.
I mean, since we got some crazy people up on this thing,
Crazy.
you know, I mean, yeah, like, dude, I don't even know who you are, bro.
Told ya, I'm William Connor Mackenzie.
You just can't come onto a thing and expect, you know, to be liked and stuff. Nobody knows
Heck,
you.
I can't. I've been invading whatever podcast I can find myself into. You're the one with an open source network. All you did was a little tip tap, and I hacked right into you.
Oh, I see that. Like,
I thought you were a network administrator or something, and you were able to block me out, but you couldn't, could you?
oh, I mean, like,
I found your back door, lad. I found it.
what? Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Aye,
Kenzie,
Mackenzie,
doing?
Mackenzie. Not Mick. Mick is Irish. Mac is Scottish, man.
All right.
Get it right.
So Kenzie.
No, Mackenzie.
So Kenzie.
Mackenzie, or I'm leaving. Actually, I'm gonna kick you off this time. I'm just gonna end it right here.
Like what? Okay. Let me see. Let me share this into the group. Get some people up in here. Everybody, come look at Alex. He's kind
It's
of
not
like,
Alex anymore.
Oh,
lad.
yeah,
I told
yeah,
you, I'm a whole new man,
Everybody-
reinvented and all that.
everybody look at the wannabe Alex. I mean, Alex. The clone.
Aye, the clone, the good clone. The other one was a piece of trash.
The clone. Let's see. So, what we're doing now is we're doing some postings.
You're doing nothing. You're not even talking. You're just sitting there rummaging on your computer.
Actually, my phone. I'm actually on my phone.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be a businessman. All you're doing today, it looks like, is just playing on below the screen and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are you drinking?
Oh, just an energy drink, Get them levels up.
You totally messed up that. Just an energy drink.
All right, I think it's time to just get rid of that hat now.
Hey, Alex, you're back.
Hey! Opa!
Wait a minute. No, let me not say that.
So, Sean, how you been, bud?
All right. How has it been with you off the air?
It's been nice and relaxing. Haven't had to worry about nothing really. So just been enjoying life and keeping it sane.
Right.
Keeping it sane.
So
Sometimes
we
you
know
gotta-
that. I was gonna say. So we know that you got a little bit upset during our last live.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you work on some demons and stuff? Get stuff going better for you?
Yeah, I mean, been through a little bit here and there. I mean, I don't go much into personal things, but
Oh, right. I
you
get
know,
it. Yeah.
no, I know some things are happening at home. I just got a little heated, and that was all my bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why I wanted to, sneak back in here. Since say I'm sorry, for flipping out. It wasn't really that bad of a joke. I mean, I realized after you were just kidding around, and I'm like, I feel like a butthole, but a little
That's
late now,
good. It happens, dude. It happens. We all go through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We all go through stuff, and what do? We bounce back.
Hey, I will say this though. It's good seeing you with your hair down for once instead of always in a ponytail.
I know, right? Isn't it?
Right, man. That was a lot better that way. Keep it that
Right.
way from now on. You know what I'm saying?
So did you see our last episode with Vince on?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean,
Turned out nice.
oh yeah. I mean, I especially like your obituary in the front there with me in there. It was kind of a like, okay, Sean, like just gonna keep keep putting the dagger in.
It was so funny. You went off, and I was like, "Oh, let's kill him off completely from the podcast."
Whoa. Okay, so like, how many people were trying to replace me? That's my question.
Oh, we definitely had our share.
Wow.
Definitely had our share.
Everybody wanted to step over my corpse and just get right in there.
They just wanted to stomp.
You had
on
this
you, dude.
William Connor McLeod guy or whatever he was try to replace me just now.
Yeah, they just wanted to step on you, bro. Like, it was crazy. It was like, what the heck? These guys were coming out. Hey, you should let me come on. You should let me come.
Well, I mean, you're a hot commodity, right? I mean, we got 1 million subscribers already, and
we're big time. We're in this live $1 million studio.
Right.
Filming. We're not in no basement apartment.
Well, I mean,
Right.
I just got to the first floor. I mean,
Hell yeah. But definitely, man. I can't believe people wanted to come on. I was like, oh man, I can't believe you're replaceable, bro. How does that make you feel?
I'm only the face of the podcast. I'm not actually the producer, the director.
They weren't even trying to make you the face. They were trying to remove your face.
No. I'm saying as our relationship is here, I'm the one that talks most time, and I mean you did a great job with Vince by yourself. So I mean I can't lie.
I was surprised. I had nobody to bounce my ideas off of.
You don't even need me anymore.
I usually use Alex to bounce my ideas off of, or Mackenzie over there. However you want to look at it.
No.
Him.
That guy's gone, man. Like, I mean, like,
yeah.
The hat's off. Like, come on now.
Hats came off.
Yeah,
Yep,
I didn't break psychologically.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know. It's just people just wanted to step over you. So.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, can't blame anybody for wanting to try to do something for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and
Right.
if they thought that there was a hole in something, whatever, and they thought that they could be a good fit, more power to them. But yeah. I mean, if you'll have me, I'll come back.
Oh yeah, you're welcome back.
Right. Because I know you want to see this big bearded fella all up
Sitting
in
across
your
from me all day.
podcast.
Right. You know what's funny is the people that came back aren't even trash, man. I don't even know what.
Well, I mean,
trash industry no more, man. Come on.
Like, I know we try to keep our focus mainly on the trash industry and promoting, talk about safety, talk about public interest, talk about public awareness, stuff like that, and talk about, the things that go on in the inner workings in a trash business. It's not for everybody. It's a struggling idea. I mean,
Right.
we're not competing against, Joe Rogan or any of them bigger guys like that, Roman Atwood or any of that, but they've been around for a lot longer, and they're been doing their own thing for a lot longer too,
Right.
before they got into podcasts.
They're a lot bigger than us. Like
Right.
smoking us.
Right. I mean,
smoking
and there's
us
a lot of people out there that do a lot of different podcasts and stuff. You see a couple of them on YouTube. They, they all got 1 million viewers and stuff. It's just, I don't know if the public's really interested in what we're trying to produce here, but maybe it'll take off. Maybe we got to reinvent ourselves down the road, but just gotta keep plugging at it, man.
Definitely.
We're only a few months into this project.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously we're not professionally recording off of a studio somewhere or anything like that. We're in our own domiciles and recording. So
Yeah. Of 720p.
right. I mean.
So.
We can only do what we can afford to do on our salaries. I mean, we do make decent money for our families, but we just don't have, the extra income flow to do anything extravagant. And then, we can always go out and try to get sponsors and stuff like that. But unfortunately, you can't get anybody like that unless we already have a following. So,
Well, we got a few. We do
right,
got a few in our
but
back pocket,
I'm pretty sure. So yeah, but those kind of sponsors are people that we don't really know what they're about, and that's the kind of thing about the industry people don't understand is like we can go get affiliate links and the sponsorships and stuff, but we don't necessarily know their products. And
Right.
why are we going to promote something that we don't particularly know? We'd have to try it out, test run it, and then put it out there.
Drink this water.
Right. Right, and I don't want to be part of any misinformation campaign or anything, where I'm like,
Right.
guys, go plug this resource and go try to do this product and it'll work for you. And then next thing you know, like I have a hair loss, like problem. I'm gonna go get some whatever, and then you start putting it in, and all your hair falls out. Like,
That would be
we just kind of,
awesome.
well, I don't want to go bald again.
Alex, try this new shampoo that I just made for you in my bathroom.
Sean, it burns. It burns. It burns.
Just relax. Just relax.
I don't know, man. It's like all falling out now.
It's
I don't
fine,
think
it's fine.
it's
Just
got
keep
my
going.
beard. Oh no, I'm Shrek.
Oh, donkey.
Oi, donkey! What you did in my swamp?
But
So
Yeah,
wait,
it's
hold on.
definitely right.
Hold on. I'm Shrek, then that means you're Donkey, then, right?
yeah. Let's set out on another whirlwind adventure.
So I ended up with a princess. You ended up with a dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, I guess.
And I'm a stallion, baby.
All right, all you girls out there, Sean's a stallion. Just remember that. He's not Italian. He's German, though. So he's no Sylvester Stallone, but he's good.
Yo, we are jacked.
It's
But
good to
yeah.
laugh, though, man. I mean, come on, because laughter is the chicken noodle soup of the soul, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta laugh.
Right. We definitely got to make sure who we're picking for an affiliate link to, because we don't want to sell all you guys some crappy stuff, man. Like,
Right.
We don't
right.
want to promote something that's going to be crappy for you guys.
Right.
We definitely want to check on things and make sure you guys are getting some good stuff. So.
Right. We don't want to endorse something that we're not comfortable endorsing,
Right. Definitely. That's definitely the big thing. So, I'm still like sending out this that we're live right now to everybody.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Kinda,
And I've seen a lot of, so it's always interesting to figure out what kind of platform you want to use to get your message out there. Because people are
Right.
always like, oh, you should go on TikTok, you should go on Instagram instead of YouTube. But every platform's got its own followers
quirks.
base,
Yeah.
if we wanted to put things more on TikTok, that's a lot more lives we have to do. That's people don't watch hour-long videos on TikTok. They watch 30 seconds here, and then they watch like a live video, with something so they can interact publicly.
Which I was getting some pretty good feedback from our lives. I mean, people were like, "Oh, I like watching not lives, our TikTok, because they
Yep.
like watching the shorts. They
Yep.
don't like watching our full podcast because it's way too long.
Right,
But they
right,
do
right.
they do enjoy our shorts. So
So it's definitely you gotta figure out. And there's like a lot of content creators out there that actually plug away at this, and they have their own little innuendos or secret back doors that help you get through some of the stuff and help build followings. It's just that you really got to commit to one platform like full time to make it work. I know we're trying
Right.
to multi-branch out right now, trying to see what sticks, but if you're going to do this stuff basically full time, you got to be full time on it. You can't have another side job or whatever and try to do this on the side, because we're not going to post enough. We're not going to
right.
push out enough content. And I think it's kind of a problem. Some people do it. I mean, they have a job and then they do this part time but they make it part of their job.
Right.
You
Right.
know, where
we gotta
right.
We gotta
Where we don't
promote
want to
one.
do that necessarily with our place, because I mean, there's rules and restrictions in every company about not shooting with property of the company or with whatever stuff. It's not just our place that does it; it's multiple places that do it. Some people
Right.
get away with it, but the fact of the matter is, legality-wise, I don't want to be jammed up about anything like that. And I
Exactly.
don't want to lose my mainstay job where I need to provide for everything in my house. So.
Right. Right.
Definitely don't want to be risking that. I mean, I would love to be out there with a camera and showing everybody what we do every day. But the problem with that is, like I said, it's against policies and stuff, and I'm not gonna get myself a write up or lose any of my bonuses or get fired, heaven forbid, from the job that I've been doing for 7-8 years. So
And
You
if you
know,
guys do want to tell us what platform you like watching us on, definitely leave us a comment.
right? I mean, and that's the biggest thing is like we're getting views, but we're not getting people interacting with us. Like no comments, none of that
Right.
stuff. So we definitely need more people to commentate
Interact.
or respond back to us and give us some feedback.
Hmm.
Even if it's negative feedback. I mean,
Oh yeah.
don't be out there trying to get us canceled for some reason. But I mean, if you got
Bash
some
us.
feedback that that you think we're doing something wrong, or you think we're, hey, this might help you improve a little bit more, let us know. I mean,
Yeah.
we're adaptable. I mean, we're trash men. We adapt all the time. You
Right.
know,
Hot, cold. Yeah.
so
This stop, that stop. Everything changes.
right.
We change with it. So, Alex, why do you always look so serious every time you come on the podcast?
Because this is serious business, lot.
Oh, hang on. I thought I'm the one that's serious.
Generally, you are. I mean, but you like cracking some personal jokes sometimes, and it gets in the feelings, bro.
Oh. And then you start like getting a little bit upset and
Well, I
throwing
mean,
stuff. That's pretty cool.
everyone has their limits, man.
Yeah, Alex we definitely found Alex's breaking point.
Just don't make fun of my productivity. You know what I mean?
I know.
Come on now.
We'll just make fun of his beard next time. See how that goes over.
You are something else. Hey, you are something else, man. Like I know how I've been growing this thing. It's
A long
about
time.
5 years now.
Right.
You know,
Right. I
and
remember when
it's been through phases where I took too much off the sides and all I had was a Fu Manchu for a while. But
Right.
I'm trying to get that ZZ Top legendary status of down below where you can't even see the end of it.
right. I remember when you used to shave it and your hair, and then the only thing I thought was, oh no, Donkey's back or Shrek's back.
Right. I mean, like, because I do have a bald spot in the back that I like to comb over, so people can't really notice it at all. Because wearing a lot of hats over the years, you keep tugging them down, it creates that friction spot on top of your head. I've gone bald a few times, and I've definitely, yep, it's a big one right there, Sean.
Yeah. I wore hats my whole life, buddy, and
Right, right. Yeah, there's a bald spot right there. I see it.
like that big.
That big,
Oh, okay.
you know. But
Yeah.
you combed it over enough so you can't tell.
Right. Right.
But
Nice
I
little
mean,
comb over.
everyone's a little different, and
Mhm.
I've gone bald a few times. Right now, I'm just doing the hobo look, where I just let everything grow out. It's no shave November, so I mean, why do anything? You know what I mean?
Right. Right. So where would you like to see this podcast go from here? Like, what would you like to see happen?
I
Personally.
mean, I honestly, I mean, we started this idea with just the intention of just raising more awareness for our fellow trashmen and ourselves, because we're not really spoken about in mainstream media unless it's a bad accident. Because garbage truck crashed into 4 cars and
Right.
5 people dead. We don't really see a lot of
Positive.
positive in our industry.
Right.
That's pretty much where I want to see it go from here. I mean, everyone's dream when they do a podcast or a TikTok account or whatever, they want to make money in the end of it, obviously. But
Yeah.
mostly, what I want to see is just growth. I just want to see us grow. I mean, yeah, we've been plugging away with a lot of ex-employees, current employees, whatever, and some other people that are kind of adjacent to it, But I mean, wouldn't it be awesome, like down the road, like we just get like Elon Musk on, or a president candidate on, or anyone
Right.
like that's
Right.
high profile. I mean, being able to grow to that point where you can start sending those kind of invites out,
Right.
that would be phenomenal. But realistically, where I want to see this going, I want to see us just have more growth to the point where we can actually develop ourselves into a professional podcast, and have our
I
own
agree
place,
too. Yeah, I agree with that
know?
too. What about like inviting people that's not even part of the trash
Perfect.
industry?
I mean,
I mean, like, yeah,
so
I would
I
like
mean,
to see just random people on too, man.
right.
Like
I mean,
stories. Everybody's got a story, and I
right,
would definitely
right.
like to hear the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be really nice to hear people's
So
stories.
I guess you could say we probably want to start changing our focus more away from the trash game, maybe, and start going more, keeping it relatable,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe just anyone that has something to do that might be along the same lines.
Right. Right.
Like how cool would it be to talk to some guy from the recycling center, from the production
Yeah.
line,
I've
or
reached
talk.
out.
Right.
I've reached
I'm
out to a
talking
few
to
people.
anybody that's involved in that process or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or anyone from the higher levels of management. Where we as the lowly driver doing the actual productivity and the actual job don't
Right.
see everything behind the scenes. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like there's a lot of moving cogs in a company.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they're as large as the one we work for.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it'd be interesting to see that. But even if you're just a guy that has your trash picked up, and you see some funny story from something happened when your trash guy, your trash guy was picking up your trash. I mean, that'd still be kind of fun to talk
Right,
about.
right.
You
What
know,
about like even just like I don't want to go too far away from the trash, but
right?
like I mean, if we got somebody on that just wanted to talk about their life in general or something
Yeah,
that they
man.
seen or
I would,
yeah, we'll definitely
right. I would love to talk to a veteran. What I mean, because
right,
service members or they're active or non-active would be a pretty cool thing to have on. I mean, my family's big in the military. I tried joining when I was younger, but I have a couple broken bones that wouldn't let me get in.
right,
And that's always something that's always been an interest of mine. And would love to hear from their side of things how they handle it. I mean, come on. So like look at this, John. When they're deployed over there, who takes care of their trash?
mm, probably me.
You don't go overseas, bro. What I'm saying is, how does this process
My truck's
get
a
handled?
boat. What are you talking about?
All
Yeah, I
about a
float that
steamboat.
thing right. Yeah. What?
So that's how you get across the countryside so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You just turn in
Go right to the ocean.
activate submersible mode.
No, I don't like underwater because then you're in a confined area, so I stay above.
So you don't like an Unterseeboot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, but definitely getting somebody else's stories out here, that'd be pretty cool. Like that'd be interesting.
Absolutely.
Like everybody has an interesting story. Come on,
Right.
share your stories.
So maybe we should just say instead of talk dirty to me interviews with a trash man, we should say talk dirty to me. It's story time or something.
Right, right. Well,
Like-
not that. Like, cause if we like got fully away from the trash, like not discussing trash and stuff, we definitely have to change
We
our
wouldn't be
name.
using the same name.
Yeah, right. So I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to step that far away.
Right.
But on occasion, if somebody wants to come on, we'll schedule you. You know,
Absolutely.
we'll get you scheduled and come on, and you could discuss stuff, and
Right.
I think that'd be interesting. Tell me how many times you've been to prison. You have to shank somebody.
You are so into those prison podcasts. It's not even
I
funny,
definitely
bro.
am, man. That prison
Because every
podcast.
time I'm talking to you, you're like, "Oh, Alex, I just listened to like 5 hours
Yeah.
of this prison
Like,
prison podcast
dude,
interview."
bro, I put so much time into them prison podcasts because their stories are unique, man. Like all their stories are unique. Everybody's
Right.
like, it's awesome to hear some of these stories that these people are talking about.
Right.
So I mean, it's wild stories, dude. Like prison
Yeah.
riots and stuff like that break out when they're in there.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff.
Meanwhile, I'm listening to freaking audiobooks and other stuff, or
Polka.
polka.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. That's me.
No, that was bagpipes earlier, not polka.
Oh.
No, and then I'm listening over here, listening to opera music and stuff, and trying to sing
Right.
along with that. 'Cause
Right.
that's my real dream. I want to be an opera singer.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys go check out our YouTube shorts and our TikTok, you will hear Alex singing opera.
Well, I saw one song on our and it didn't turn out too bad. It was only a little
Right.
short. I didn't go full length with it or anything.
Yeah. He
But
had a
if
customer
if people want to hear my crazy deep voice singing more songs, I bet, man. I'm
Wait a minute.
I
Yeah.
still want to do a duet with your dang daughter, man. Like she's got a phenomenal jazz voice, like a jazz rock band voice. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I think well, maybe two deeper voices or whatever you're going on probably won't be the best. But I mean,
Yeah. I also want to do an episode. I don't know to bounce this off you. With our kids on, bro. Like we do like almost like a behind the scenes type thing where our kids
Yeah.
come on and say, "Hey, this is what we have to deal with our dad doing this job."
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like just
Yeah. So
Just to put everything out
interview our kids.
yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Like we'll switch it up. I'll interview your kid, you interview my kids.
No, because they're gonna call me out, and I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna leave.
No, no.
I know what they call me behind the scenes.
Right. Didn't you just get called like Santa the other day or something?
Yeah. You should dye your beard white so you can call it Santa. Jingle
like,
bell,
right-
jingle bell, jingle bell.
Right
rock.
out of nowhere with that. Right out of nowhere with that. There was like, oh man, There was no
Well,
like.
I definitely had the physique that I'm trying to lose. Thank you very much. So I appreciate getting called fat. In the middle of Walmart.
It was funny because like it's weird because like they're just like me.
Oh, bro. It's like not
Just
not
like
even that
me.
far, like literally like hold on, mini Sean.
Just
Well,
like me.
my kid's pretty like that much too. I mean,
Right.
I'm a big nerd. He bro, like so I thought I knew everything about Star Trek. This kid, I mean, my God, he's over here telling me this ship's name, that ship, and I'm like, what?
You know the name of that part right there that's hanging off that ship?
Yeah, no. He's like, oh, it's this is that. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
okay. I mean, I was more interested in the stories, but I mean, like you got more technical with it. And he's like over there doing that. Although I will say my Star Wars trivia from the movies is a little more than his though. Like
Right.
who in the bonus content was dancing around with a pink parasol? Jango Fett.
Right. It's crazy, man. Like kids, like they take what you're teaching them and they'll run farther with it than anything.
Right, and now it's in a good way because I think they're gonna find out with your daughters later on that anyone they meet is gonna be like, "Whoa, I just got
Right.
my butt roasted."
It's crazy.
They're gonna have no filter, bro.
No, none at all. I had to teach him that, man. Like I don't even know what I was thinking.
I don't know
I just
what
taught
you were
him.
thinking either. I
And
mean,
it's so funny because the stuff comes right to mind. Like it's not like they sit there and think about it or nothing. Like that. No, boof, right out with it. So,
no,
they-
hey, maybe channel that energy into what do they call that one rap where you just literally it's on the like off the wall on the spot. I don't know what they call that. Freestyle. There you go. Freestyling.
right.
Don't ask me questions. I'm not a music guy. I listen to a lot of music, but I don't know. I don't.
Right. No, but like I think it'd be interesting to bring the kids on though. You know.
I mean,
Like,
it's something we could look at doing. I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea as long as
Right.
that your girls keep a civilized tongue and don't call me Santa Claus.
well, no calling him Santa Claus, kids. Call him Shrek.
I'm done. That's it. I'm out. I need mental health break again.
I think they'll do good. They won't pick on you too much on this. Like not
That's
probably
fine.
not even
Listen,
really at all.
I just got I have a thick skin sometimes, and I said I was having a bad moment, and then I kind of took it too far.
Oh, definitely. It's part of life.
Shit
dude.
happens. I mean, part of life is realizing things go too far, and you just gotta rearrange things and adapt.
And you know me, bro. When I get on a subject and I'm trying to get you to interact back, I'll go along with it.
Yeah, you're like a dog with a bone. You just can't
Right.
let it go.
And usually you bounce back and just start picking on me, and that
Right.
just didn't happen. Like I was like, what the heck is going on with this guy, dude? Usually he bounces back.
Yeah, I mean,
Not today.
usually, but things happen.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do? Shoot. At least you're back. So, what do you got to say to the crowd because you're back? The
All right,
audience?
lads,
People?
lasses out there, welcome back
No,
to Talk
hey,
Dirty to Me.
Back to the Alex. Not.
Oh, hold on. Oh, so now
You know in the comments if them guys are, hey, dude, you're mixing like an Australian accent with a
Oi,
British accent.
oi, mate.
With a,
Hey.
dude, you're missing too many accents together.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to keep that baseline,
Right. 'Cause they're all so close when we hear them, so it's like.
Right. No, I got
Piss
my
somebody
British
off.
accent for Charles,
Okay.
My Scottish is okay, I guess. I mean, sorry if I offend anybody out there. I'm not trying to offend. I'm just just trying to do a joke.
Right.
I'm not over trying to be Italian. I mean, I'm not trying to be, Germanic at all. I would love to speak in Old Norse, but that stuff's a little hard to get your head around.
Right.
But
I had a dog just running
what I
around.
want to say about coming back, thank you, everyone out there, for supporting us.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. And if that caused any confusion or any rife, we apologize. I guess. I mean, I apologize mostly because I'm the one that left, obviously.
I didn't
but,
mean to pick on him. I know not to pick on Alex anymore.
we can still riff off each other. Bro. It's fine. Just don't have me on the hot seat all the time. And
Whoa, wait
To
a
be
minute.
fair-
wait.
to be
I'm
fair-
always on the hot seat. What are we talking
But
about
you're the
here?
host.
I brought you on
Like-
once, and then boom, flip out. Computer broke. A microphone across the room. Like Like, what are you talking about here?
I'm saying is
You
that
don't even know what you're saying now.
I'm lost.
Every guest we've had on this show, I've been picked on.
Every single
I'm
one.
done.
You can't leave. You're hosting. Crash and burn. Crash and burn.
So, definitely.
Oh no,
man.
I just I want to see us go in a more positive direction. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, fortunately, it's gonna take time and energy, and we just gotta redouble our efforts, especially me. So,
Oh no, it's all good though. I mean, it happens.
yep.
Some people could take like a lot of joking. Then, if you're going through a tough time, like it's hard to take the joking
Hmm.
because it's a tough time. You know what I'm saying? So the joking ain't funny in your mind. Don't get serious.
I mean, I'm still taller than you, so that's fine. See, this is the problem. We just goof around too much.
Yeah, way too much.
Maybe that's why our podcast is sucking because we're
Yeah,
not
it's
sitting here.
probably what it is.
So, when you
other
were a
news.
driver, what did you actually commit to yourself? How did you perform the job within expectations? Why are you saying you're the best person here and management sucks? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah, we definitely had colorful guests on this show, man.
Yeah, I mean, well, everyone's got their quirks, man. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I got my quirks. I'm a wannabe LARPer, basically, at this point. You know, voice actor wannabe.
Definitely.
Sean's over there looking like Joe Dirt's cousin. I mean,
Whoa, see? Look at that. Here we go. I'm done.
you called me Santa and Shrek. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. You're right, you funny ogre.
oi, oi, get out of my swamp.
But yeah, and if somebody wants to come on these lives with us, shoot. As long as you ain't like going nuts, bashing
Right.
and swearing.
No swearing. We got to be
Right.
very adamant about that. No swearing, no
Right.
racial slurs, no
Exactly.
negativity like that,
Because these are our lives. But I mean,
Right.
like, we'll definitely bring somebody out on one of these lives.
Right.
But
I mean,
if you get-
if you want to see us do more skits, let us know. I mean, I'm all for it. We know there's a few tools we could use to make this happen. I mean, if you guys like watching funny videos, let us know. I mean, we might go that direction. I mean, if you,
You want
like
me to
see,
post a picture of my cat? A video of my cat?
you have a cat?
Yeah, Remy will
Oh.
eat it though.
Okay, well, you know,
You know how it is.
Yep.
It's a dog eat cat world.
yeah. I was going to go a different direction with it, but we got to say clean.
Yep. And I almost went a different direction with it too. But
Yep. Sean's usually the one with the dirty mind. That's why it's called Talk Dirty to Sean. I mean me.
wait. I'm the good one here.
You're the good one. Okay, sure,
Yes.
buddy.
Well, on here, look at this. It's so funny because in real life, like I'll be picking, like in real life, this is real life. But like in how do I say this?
Non-recording,
yeah,
non-recording life.
In my outside of recording life,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as serious as I look right now.
No, this guy's a huge.
I goof
jokester.
around like all the time.
Like-
but
like
like when
if
I
it-
get on here, as soon as this camera turns on,
Right. You just turn all serious. Like
Yeah.
like you might look like Dollar Tree Thor, but in actuality, you're just Loki. You know what I mean?
whoa, come on, dude. Like I don't want to be Loki.
I mean, you're the jokester. I mean, no offense. I mean, that's. I mean, you
Technically,
joke and rag on people so much; it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you got so many good comebacks. I mean, I remember one time I was picking on you for being late, and I don't know. You're like, "Oh, Alex, you look a little late." I'm like,
No,
"Took me a
you were
second."
like, hey Sean, your arms are starting to look saggy.
Yeah, that's what.
So the comeback was, and you look pregnant.
Right. Like, I was gonna say, well, it's yours, but I was like, never mind. I'm not saying that right now. It's just so stupid. I'm just gonna
I
take
was
my
like-
leggings and leave.
It was so funny because you said that to me, and then like ran out of the room. Like, where?
Because I was trying to
a
leave
little
before you
kid,
got
you know what I'm
back.
saying?
So I
Like-
know you're gonna have a vicious comeback.
I just slowly finished getting my coffee, walked out there, and you're just standing there trying to get your tablet like really fast. You're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. He's gonna get me, And
Run.
yeah, caught him. Boom.
Hey, Alex, you look like you're a little pregnant right now. How far along are
6
you?
months.
Like,
You're above 6 months, aren't you? What the heck, dude? Like,
I think that's why people at the shop don't realize we're actually friends. We
Right.
hate each other sometimes.
I know. Yeah, and that's another thing, dude. It's the funniest thing about us because, like, me and Alex have known each other for what, 7 years?
7 years,
going
yeah.
on, going on 8 because
Yep.
you know, and we've talked so we talked after I got into residential. That's when we started talking. We were cool, and after I got into residential, and then
Finally, you became a driver, not just a toter.
well, no, actually, I talked to you a lot during toters because
Yeah, 'cause I used to meet up with you and empty
tip
them
my
when you were on
cans.
route. Yep.
yeah. So yeah, so we met up like that, and then what was I saying?
We're talking about how we used to talk all the time.
I got
One
lost
thing
in
I
thought.
remember when you first got to residential, it was those little push-to-talk phones.
Right.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy?
Right.
Hey, yo, what up, Alex?
Right.
And then next thing you know, office is trying to call us, and they're yelling at us because,
We're talking
we're
the
talking
whole
too
time.
long on the phone. So
Right.
they had to go back to the Verizon and made it so that when they called us, it would just knock whoever else was talking off of the PTT. So
Right.
they started getting annoyed with us with that crap.
Yeah. So me and Alex knew each other way back then, and we used to talk a lot. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
used to like goof
Oh,
off
yeah.
and stuff like that a lot. And then, but
Always
nobody in
arguing
the
with
shop knew
Yeah.
that we were actually cool outside of work,
Right.
or cool even
Right,
in work.
right. All I'm saying is, it was always like, oh no, I'm faster than you, Sean. Oh, Alex, I'm the better driver than you.
Right,
And
and
we,
then
and
we'd
we used to
leave.
play leapfrog each other in freaking the town.
Right. And then when we
That
got
was
back to the
crazy.
shop, we'd just leave. We wouldn't even.
Right, we wouldn't even hang out. Like
Uh-uh.
we still haven't even met outside of work yet and had a beer at all. But dude, like
Nope.
we're like freaking like like that.
Right.
I mean,
something goes wrong in your life, you call me. Something goes wrong in my life, I call you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Like we're that kind of close. But once we're out of work, it's usually fun.
Yeah.
Lately, though, we've been a lot better with that. We usually
Right.
still, hang out. Well, not hang out, but contact each other outside of work.
Right,
Share
right.
funny videos, make some funny videos.
It's-
Sean
it's-
showed.
Yeah, it was funny because like in the last episode, Alex was talking about something, and I was like, or in our last live, Alex was talking about something. I was like, yeah, Alex, we're not friends outside of work.
I know, but yet I can show you all my messenger and my
Right,
text
right.
messages.
Well, like, so it's funny because if you went before the podcast, there'd be nothing there.
Right.
Like outside of work, like you'd see during work, and there'd be a whole bunch, and then all of a sudden, like
Right.
right when that time hit, boom,
But
no
then,
more.
But then all of a sudden we start doing this podcast. We're like, we got to keep plugging it, into those resources and talk
Yeah.
together, try to figure out, Okay, that didn't come out probably all the way right. But anyways, we talk to each other outside of work to brainstorm on stuff.
Right. Yeah. So it's been a road.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to get a little gaming PC or something, or whatever, so I can play that freaking simulation game with you that I saw you streaming the other day.
The trash truck or the.
Yep.
Well, you don't need, look at this. If you went on your computer that you got now, I'm pretty sure you could play that.
I don't know,
It's a very low res game.
okay.
It doesn't
Bro,
take no.
could you imagine just sitting there, wearing sunglasses and safety shirts and pretending you're just a truck driver?
Yeah, that's you didn't
It's
see me.
funny.
That's what I was doing.
I know what I'm saying, though. It's just,
The funniest thing in the world. Like, what?
I was laughing so hard. I'm like,
I was-
dude, don't we get enough of this while we're at work? Why are we coming
I
home
thought
and
it would
doing
be
this?
funny. And then
It
yesterday,
was funny.
yesterday I was playing the a football game. I was like, let me try this football game, bro. And that computer was beating the hell out of me. And I'm like, dude,
Was it Madden 2000 or something?
no,
From,
it's a newer game.
back when.
So I tried playing Black Ops, I tried playing Black Ops live,
Yep.
and the controller wouldn't link up to it, which is really weird because the controller should link up to it. This is a Windows PC, and that's the Xbox is Windows.
Right, you would think that.
It wouldn't link up to the game, so I went and played Madden, which the same exact type of game, and it linked up and played fine. And I'm like, okay, so, and I was expecting a lot more lag because I was running the TikTok
Stream.
Studio and the game, but no, bro, this computer ate that alive.
Well,
Like there's a little bit of during the game, but like it wasn't
yep.
serious bad, So it's definitely, it's something fun. Hang on, you have Microsoft. You could do cloud gaming too.
Yeah, well, gaming's not been a really big thing in my life a lot.
Me neither.
I mean,
But
I do have a Series X that just sits there, and I use it for a freaking music player and the streaming device, basically.
I got the
You know,
PS5, but that basically does the same thing.
I mean, I used to be heavy into gaming back in high school. Like
Mm-hmm.
Halo when the Halo came around, the Call of Duty were starting to catch on.
Yeah.
First-person shooters, role-playing games like Final Fantasies and stuff, whatever. I don't know, just lately, man, between all the things going on, like you just don't have time for that kind of stuff. And then I made a bigger commitment to my own personal health and everything. So I'm
Right.
on a strict caloric decrease. I'm on a exercise regime now.
So many hours of TV time.
Right. Like I only let myself have like an hour or two a day
Mm-hmm.
at best. So it's kind of hard to plan
Get
all this
gaming
out
on.
when you also got to work.
Right,
So
right. We got to set
weekends
it
I could
up,
probably
though.
get away with it more, but
Yeah, because I want to build the TikTok a little bit more, and I feel with the going live, but we just got to find a niche for it.
right.
Once
then
we
not
find
get-
a niche
and then
for it,
not,
we'll be
and then
good.
not get hacked when you're on live for TikTok because I hear that happens a lot to people.
Yeah, that happened once. My first live, actually,
That's crazy, bro.
my first live on TikTok.
A lot of people said when TikTok first came out that it was nothing but a Chinese spy app, basically.
Mm.
And I don't necessarily think that that's the truth, but I mean,
Right.
there's gonna be hackers no matter where you go. You could be playing in a lobby of Call of Duty and someone's and they're trying to hack you or something, whatever. Because
Or
anytime you connect with other people in any kind of way through a network,
Right.
there's
Or right
always
here
gonna
on
be potential.
YouTube.
Right.
Or right here on YouTube.
Right.
Like it's everywhere, dude. Like you ain't beating it.
Oh,
Just how it is.
starting to get my.
Oh, that's me. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm starting to get the. Hey, it's almost your time to eat. Take your protein shake.
Oh shoot. Oh, so you actually set timers and everything. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Well, I mean, every 6 hours,
Getting
So-
getting yourself into shape is a very good idea. Like
It is a great idea. It's a lot of commitment
is.
mentally, and you gotta stay focused and disciplined on it. I mean, I'm only 3 to 4 weeks into this process. And I'm not shedding like people like V Shred and all them other guys. Where they're like, oh, you can lose 50 pounds in 4 weeks. How?
Right.
Am I not eating anything for like 4 days?
Right.
Like,
make sure you're eating a lot of like hard boiled eggs.
eggs are part of my dietary regime, so I cut out. So I'm not following any particular carnivore, keto, whatever diet,
Mhm.
but I'm cutting out most of the grains. No more bread. No more,
Right.
and I'm cutting out a lot of processed foods. Okay, so sue me. I have an energy drink once a day. I still need my caffeine, and I can't stand coffee anymore.
Yeah.
So I do that. I'm not counting calories. I'm kind of counting calories. I'm just making sure that I'm not eating a bunch of gross, food. I'm not eating no potato chips.
Mhm.
I'm not eating anything I get from a gas station or anything. If I happen to stop at a gas station to grab like a Monster in the morning, I grab like a banana and an apple or something, whatever.
Right.
Instead of grabbing that donut or that beef jerky stick, or everyone's favorite breakfast sandwich, whatever. Oh, I miss my breakfast sandwiches, but you gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah.
So now I'm just doing the whole, Greek yogurt with berries and granola in the morning. Just to give
Yeah.
you a little quick boost. It's still 20 grams of protein, so it's not too terrible. And then
And nuts. You
you still
definitely
got.
want
But
nuts.
see, that's the thing that people don't get a lot of times is they'll change their diet and they'll lose like 10 pounds in the first couple of weeks because it's water weight they're losing, right?
Right.
Like, oh man, I cut out soda, I cut out this, I lost 10 pounds. This is great. Then the next week or two, they lose 3 pounds,
Right.
and then they gain 2 pounds back. They're like,
Exactly.
what's going on? It's because your body's got to adjust to your new diet, and as long as and a lot of people I see that physical fitness trainers and stuff are saying is you want to run your body on a deficiency the entire time you're exercising and trying to lose weight. You're not going to lose amazing weight strides in the first 3 months,
Yeah.
but as long as you keep dieting, you diet for 3 months and then you slowly go back to maintenance mode, and then you go do a diet again, you'll see better results than if you were just to cut out everything. I'm a strict carnivore diet now. I mean, unless you're trying to get real jacked. I hear that Joe Rogan's had a lot of success with that, and a couple
Yeah.
other guys have had a lot of
carnivore
success
diet?
with that. But they literally are working out at the gym 3 to 4 hours a day,
And they got money.
and they got money. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
who
you need
could
money for that.
afford to eat grass-fed
Yeah.
elk from Texas? I mean,
Right.
I can't afford. I mean, you see the
No.
price tag on those things? You know what I mean? Like $100 a steak.
To even do like raw, to even do like red meats, like because there's a red meat diet.
Yep.
Bro, it'd be crazy expensive. Like think about it. You're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner red meat.
Yep.
Dude,
I mean,
that would be
no.
insane. Like,
So I'm just eating more chicken. I'm eating more fish. I'm not eating that much ground beef. If I do have ground beef, it's grass fed. You know, no stuff in it, whatever. So I make sure
Right.
you know it's a little more pricey, obviously, but you know I'm
Less
eating more
lean.
fresh fruits, more you know whatever. I'm once in a while I'll have like a cup of rice here and there for one meal, but I make sure I always you know have like one little side section of rice, half protein, and the other half or more of greens. You know,
Right.
'cause, you know, and people always say, oh, you know, you got to just stick to a whole fresh food diet and everything else. Frozen fruit and vegetables don't really necessarily have that much nutritional difference from what I've researched, but you know, obviously fresh is better if you can afford fresh.
Right.
You know,
I
but
don't. I don't. I personally don't like frozen.
right,
I
right. Well,
personally hate frozen
right.
fruits.
I mean, I still buy those little you know veggie medley bags, whatever, because it's $1. It's $1 for that stuff.
Right. Right.
But yeah, you know, if you want to go get a complete meal package, like you know, oh, fettuccine alfredo with mixed vegetables, $12 for one bag. Like, whoa, what the heck, man?
The crazy thing about it is like everything good for you is expensive.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely.
like okay, so you can go to the gas station and gas station has little hamburgers and pizzas and stuff like
Pizzas,
that,
so, yep.
right? And you can get like a pizza for like $2, right?
Yep.
They
Yep.
also have veggie trays. I don't know if anybody knew that, but
Yep,
they
do.
have veggie
Yeah,
trays there,
for $10.
right? Yeah, that's so
For
crazy.
$10
It
for
was
just
like-
carrot, celery, and freaking whatever else, man.
Right,
Like,
and
like
it's
come on,
like-
hold on. I can go to Aldi's or Walmart and buy carrots, either baby carrots or whatever,
Right.
for $3. All right, and that's going to give me like almost a
bag.
pound of carrots. I can go buy some celery for $1.
Right.
You know, so some things you can do it if you take time to prep.
Right. But if you're
But
just
if you're
going,
in convenience stores, the healthy options are always like 3 times what you would be paying
yeah,
for.
it's
you
like
know,
what the heck are you? You guys got to
Right.
flip this. Like that's
Right.
insane. Like they don't want you to get healthy. Like you can get like a soda for like what $2.50, $3,
Yep.
but a protein drink's $4 or $5.
Uh-huh.
It's like insane.
Still gotta be careful with those protein drinks because you know
Oh,
it's
it's
those
got
added
weight,
sugars.
but
Well, not as it. Well, yeah,
Right.
there's the whey problem, and then also the edge. It's crazy though because a lot of these companies that do like the promotion for you know new good health, whatever, good this whatever, you know, they'll cut it with a bad sweetener, you know, because people are controversial on sucralose, you know, all this other stuff, and aspartame. People have a lot of differing information on it, you know, and it's really hard to navigate the health industry,
right.
you know, because there are so many doctors out there. Not Dr. Oz, he's a liar. But there's so many different people out there. That,
Did you just call somebody out live?
yeah, Dr. Oz is a liar, man. He sells lies.
Okay.
And that's supported by evidence.
Now
You know,
he's gonna talk crap about
he's
us.
the only
Well,
guy I
hey,
ever
talk
seen-
crap about Oz. If
Listen,
you want to
listen-
talk crap about Alex, Dr. Oz,
Listen,
he's right
he's
there.
The only,
just
he's
call
the
him
only
out.
guy that I've seen selling stuff, you know, on infomercials and online that's got pulled out in front of Congress and got his booty spanked for lying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if he wanted to call you out,
That's fine.
I'm
bring
for
him
it.
on. Bring him on.
No. Even on his own stuff,
No,
because-
Yeah, just bring him on. I like bring him on. Let's collab. Anyways, because I want the real truth, man. I want the scoop. You
Right.
know? But it's so hard because there's so much different information, and everyone's got their own opinion. And here's the big thing about personal health: everyone's different. There is no body type. You can wait, and you can't just categorize everybody as you know. And I don't know how they even do this. Like endomorph, this morph, whatever they call it. Like they don't really exist. Everyone's physiology is so different that you got to find what works for you. You know.
Right.
And if you have a cheat day, you know, and you fall off the wagon, like, oh man, I've been on this diet. That freaking cheeseburger looks real good. And you go ahead and have a cheeseburger and French fries. Just make up for it. You know,
Right, exactly.
Just go back to your diet again. It's not a huge deal, but so many people like once they start this dieting thing, they're like, oh, I mean like a herbivore. You know, I can't stand eating one more carrot, and they go out and they just completely go against their diet, and they blow themselves up, and they just don't go back to it again. You know,
Right.
It's just so hard to find out what is actually good for you, what
Mm-hmm.
isn't. So you got to do a lot of personal experimentation, but the key thing to do when dieting is exercise because
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you start dieting and putting your body on a calorie deficiency, the first thing your body attacks to get nutrition is your muscle mass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it has stored fats because of, you know, evolution-wise, you know, like back when we were cavemen or whatever, you know, we would
You
only
look
get
like a
like, you know,
caveman,
one,
Alex.
huh?
You still look like a caveman.
You want to talk, Mr. Longhair.
Okay. I'm
but
sorry, Harry
but
Anderson.
I mean, we would only be eating like once every other day, or whatever,
Right.
or every 4 days because they had to hunt for their food. So our bodies develop fat storage, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And the problem is, when you start fasting or dieting or whatever you're doing to try to lose weight, you're going to lose muscle mass first.
Right.
But if you plug yourself into like going to the gym or going for walks and doing calisthenics, because that's all I'm doing right now is I'm just building up resistance. Right now, I'm dieting and building up resistance just by doing normal calisthenics and just going for jogs. Well, power walks at first. Now I'm starting to do jogging,
That's good.
and you guys got to build it up to it to a point where, because I'm trying to maintain what I already have, lose weight mostly. I'm trying to just slim down, but after that's all said and done, where I think I can handle more, I'm gonna start going and doing free weights, start going out and squat lifting and all that stuff at the gym that you see a lot of building bros do. Hey, yo, bro, nice biceps, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but
You know what you should do is you should take pictures of what you look like now, and then your journey, and we start posting them
well,
on.
I don't know if anyone wants to see my naked ass, but I mean,
Well, not naked. I mean, come on, man. Like, like you wear
well,
some
I'm wearing
clothes, but,
underwear,
like,
but I mean, how else are you supposed to know if
know,
you've lost belly fat if you don't
well,
have your shirt off? You know what I'm
tuck
saying?
your shirt in, or like,
Oh my god. I'm doing it for my personal stuff. I'm not
if
posting.
anybody
it
wants
online.
to see Alex naked, let me know.
No,
I'll
my
send you
God.
some privates.
I will not be doing that. Thank you. That's personal. And I said I was wearing underwear for Christ's sakes.
Right.
But no, I am kidding.
Oh, dude, I just got like 700 things, man.
Well, lads, it's time for me to go now. Looks like I've got to get there on that phone.
I mean, but like, it's very interesting to watch people's journeys.
But it is. I just don't feel comfortable. I mean, obviously, you see a lot of guys do this when they do this. They'll take a picture of them just staying there in front of the mirror with their underwear on, and they'll see their whole body. I'm self-conscious about that kind of stuff.
Right,
so,
right.
Or
Or shorts, wear shorts. Or, I mean, just wear a full shirt, just a tighter full shirt.
I don't have any tight shirts, John.
Okay.
It
know,
just
like-
died out right there.
I don't know.
No,
Just,
I mean, but that's the thing is, I'm not weighing myself. I'm not really weighing my
Definitely.
foods because people that have a body image issue, which most bigger people do, they get disparaged by always constantly tracking that stuff and like, man,
Yep.
my progress was great in the first few weeks, and then all of a sudden I just dropped out, and now I'm just slowly losing here and there, and
that's one of the
Uh,
hardest things with weight loss that you see.
right.
You'll see people, they'll go like a few weeks in, they'll see they lost 5 pounds. Oh,
Right.
and they're happy. They're super happy. Then they'll go in the next week and they gained a pound back. And then
Right.
they like start getting a little bit depressed. They'll keep going. They'll lose some more weight, and then they're happy again. Then they'll go again and check, and they gain 5 pounds back. And they're
Right.
like, what's going on? I'm putting all this time in.
Yep.
But if you just played it, didn't scale yourself,
Yep.
and just went like that, I'm sure you'd lose the weight. It's just that you're getting self-conscious and
Right.
depressed because you're not seeing that results
Right.
on
And
the scale.
that's what's going to stop you from continuing
Mm-hmm.
is that you're going to doubt yourself and like, man. But like, so
I-
I weighed myself when I first started this, right?
Right.
I have my program set up for 3 months down the road, right?
Yeah.
As long as I can keep to this schedule, keep to my maintenance, and then keep building. Because that's the thing you got to do is you got to realize, all right, so I have this, but you got to you got to keep building up everything that you're doing. Keep the diet streamlined. Your body is a machine.
Right.
As long as you have a great diet to keep your energy levels up throughout the day, and that's one thing I've noticed is when I cut the junk out, my energy levels throughout the day have just been level.
Right.
I haven't been eating no bread. I haven't been pounding back energy drinks. I mean, I have one, but it's a 0 calorie, 0 sugar one.
Right.
And as soon as I cut most of the sugars out, not all sugars are bad for you because I'm obviously eating fruit, which is still sugar release, but you just gotta keep upping like the exercises. If you start off just walking, perfect. But once you start getting used to your walking, when your body gets used to the exertions that you're putting out, that's when you stop getting progress.
Right.
You just need to keep. If you want to just do nothing but maintenance, maintain what you already have, and then lose weight, that's fine. Just do a normal exercise. But if you want more progress as further you go along, you have to keep upping your game.
Right.
You know,
And if
spending more
anybody,
time out there jogging, spending more time out there, exercising.
right.
You know, and
And
that,
if
and
any,
that's. Go ahead. Sorry,
I
man.
keep trying to
I'm gonna talk
overtalk
over
you.
you.
No, no, I'm talking over you. If anybody has any advice for
Right.
Alex,
Absolutely.
throw it in the comments. Alex is always interested in learning something new.
Oh man, I
And
spend a lot of hours in my truck watching stuff like this all day
right,
long.
right. So if you guys have something that you've done that worked, or something that you feel might help Alex,
Right.
like a drink, maybe you get a drink, or maybe you take a
Yeah.
pill.
I've already tried the
Let us
whole
know.
turmeric ginger tea idea in the morning, which
Right.
is not too bad. I haven't seen any benefits from it yet. I just started this week.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of content out there about health and how to help boost yourself up, your metabolism, this and
Right.
that and the other thing. But if anyone's got any trips or anything, and I'm not going to be going to doctors and taking a GLP-1. I mean, there's nothing wrong with people that do that at all. If that's how you want to do it, you need that extra help. Perfect.
Right.
I personally don't think I need it right now. Down the road, may I? Yes. Surgery was always an option too. I don't think I was. I just don't feel like I was that out of control yet. I mean, I'm a 6'4" guy. I weighed pretty heavy. I've been a pretty big dude for most of my life, except when I was trying to go in the military. I cut out like 100 pounds. But anyone that takes those things, that's perfectly fine, and that's one way to do it. And I'm not going to disparage anybody's efforts in that thing at all.
Right.
I just don't necessarily think I need it at this point. If I hit that wall and I'm like, all right, man, it's a year later, I've only dropped 50 pounds. I'm still stuck here, no matter how much more I'm doing, no matter how much more I'm training,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna need that extra little help. I probably won't be afraid to go to a doctor and be like, listen, all right, this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see freaking, Terry Crews. Yeah, I want that right there. That's who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that tone definition.
Right,
And they're like, okay,
right.
well, this is how you achieve it. And we'll see where it goes. But if anyone's got like home remedies and stuff, I'm really big into trying home remedies out. Because I'm gonna say this again: there is way too much crap in our foods today that does not need to be there,
Hmm.
and that's what's affecting people's health these days. Bioengineered food, the chemicals, the everything like that. That's what's causing most of our modern day problems for our children and our health. Get that crap out of you.
Right.
Start doing more stuff fresh. Back in the 60s, you didn't see a lot of obese kids, because they ate lean, fresh food every day, They had to cook that stuff every day in order to eat it. And there's nothing wrong with having, if you can't afford to, you can't afford to. But
Right.
just start putting more, start doing a little bit here and there, And that's one thing that I've been trying to do for the longest time is that I'm not fully there. I still have chicken nuggets in my freezer. I still got French fries
Right.
or whatever for my kids.
Well,
Because
I mean,
it's
you're always given a cheat day too.
right.
So
Like I said,
don't
I mean,
don't hold back on your cheat day.
right. This is my
Definitely-
journey. You know what I mean? But
Right.
kids eat like a freaking like a racehorse sometimes, man. Like it's hard to keep up with them and keep it healthy every single time. Only people
Right.
that I see do that stuff are celebrities and people that have a lot of money saved up. But if you're struggling out there to do that kind of stuff, just change a meal here and there, and work from there. But everyone's different. If you are living your best life and you're happy about everything, perfectly fine. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just talking about my own journey.
Right.
And
So, definitely give Alex some advice, man.
right,
He wants it right now. He wants it bad.
give it to me now. Come on, let's do it.
So
Get you pumped.
yeah, it's definitely a journey. And
Oh, yeah.
Alex has been talking to me like the whole time he's been on it and stuff like that. And
Oh, yeah.
it's really cool. You know what I'm saying? He's been asking me for a little bit of advice, and I tell him,
Yeah,
Good.
he told me to take plant-based protein instead of whey protein, which I
Mhm.
didn't think anything of it at all when I was doing it at first. But no, he made a
you're
lot of
trying
sense
to
with
lo-
it.
you're trying to lose weight, like, and whey actually gives you weight.
Right, because mostly bodybuilders use that stuff while they're in the gym
Yeah.
to gain muscle mass.
Right.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to lose the weight and maintain muscle or build a little bit muscle. I'm not trying to look like a beach bro right now. Down the
Right.
road, that would be pretty cool. I'm over here freaking, shirtless on the podcast. And I'm just bouncing around. You know what I mean?
Right. So I would definitely, bro. I mean, I would definitely try to share this too, because
Right.
sharing it, like, so take pictures of yourself, do videos of yourself, like walking and stuff like that. Send it to
Alright.
me or upload it yourself
All right.
to
Well,
like our YouTube and
I don't know. The last time I saw you a picture, you're like, dude, What are you doing walking around at like 5:30 on a Saturday morning?
Dude, because you like had the weirdest smile. You
Because
had like the weirdest
I don't know
smile.
how to
And
take
I'm like,
photos and selfies. I'm not used to taking selfies, so I was like,
them neighbors are watching Sasquatch. No, it's funny because I wasn't even up when you took that picture. Like you
I
did that all
know.
on your own.
I know.
And I'm like, man, these people
But
are
I sent
watching
it to you.
Sasquatch come walk through, and what is going on here? This guy's just taking random photos of himself. The neighbors got to be like, come
Right.
on, kids, go to the
And
back
not only
of the
that,
house.
I'm out in like 30-degree weather running around in shorts and
Right.
a sweatshirt, you know?
Right. And I'm like, oh man, there's some good stuff right here. But yeah, I mean, definitely, bro, you should share that. It's definitely
Well,
something to share. And,
yeah, I mean,
and you get to see your progression too.
right.
And when you video your weight loss, you get to see that progression.
Right.
You see
Right.
like, oh man, look at that shirt used to be a little bit tight on me, and now look how.
I'm already seeing that already just from the weight, the water weight dropping
Right,
off. Already,
right,
You know.
right. So, and it definitely keeps you positive. Better than
Right.
that scale. If you got a scale, throw that out.
No. Oh no. I threw it out last
Because-
time I tried doing this because
Right.
that's what made me stop. Was
Well,
that
I'm saying because the scale messes with your head.
Oh yeah.
It's a big depression that you have in your house
Mhm.
because you'll always check it. You'll go take a shower, especially if it's in your bathroom. You'll go take a shower and it's like, oh, let me get on the scale today. Oh, nothing. What the heck? Oh, I gained a pound. Because your body takes on more water today than it did yesterday, and
Yep.
burns
Water weight's
the
a bit,
water. Right.
Yeah, it's
So-
always up and down, up and down.
Right. You're looking at weight that is not really there. Like it's there, but it's not really there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it bugs you. So I would definitely get rid of the scale. Like, don't use the scale. Just look at the physical changes on you.
Right.
Use your mirror. Watch it because you'll see that it works. What you're doing is work. As long as you're doing the same thing every day, you're exercising, eating
Yep.
right, it'll work. Trust me.
Right. And that's a key thing: diet and exercise.
Yes.
Sometimes
and you got
can
this.
get away with, sometimes you get away with just dieting, and you'll get some small strides, but you're not going to gain huge leaps and bounds.
Right. And you got
Gotta
this
exercise.
advice from Dr. Sean. So,
Yeah. Dr. Trash Daddy and Dr. Trash Viking,
yeah.
PhD.
Yeah.
No, we don't have that.
Of
Don't-
clinical.
Don't swear by that, guys.
Of clinical.
But you know who is one cool guy though that I follow? It's Dr. Mike on Facebook for I think it's RP Fitness.
Right.
He's really cool because he's actually got his own PhD in physical fitness and stuff like that, and he's got a lot of insights. He does a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff. That's how I've been learning a lot.
Are you
a lot
giving
of
shout
stuff.
outs now?
Well, I mean, I'm just sharing who's helped me with my journey. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
like.
It's definitely though. I mean, you're definitely right. I mean, like.
But I will say this though. One thing. Sorry. What's crazy though is because I touched base on the GLP-1. I think that's what they call it. Basically,
I don't even know.
That's a shot you take to help you basically curb your appetite and help you lose weight. And they've been through 3 or 4 stages so far, and they just keep getting better and better. And a lot of people, so they do this alternatively instead of lap band surgery or whatever they call it. So instead
Right.
of shrinking your stomach down, and putting a band around it, they do this shot. And a lot of people have seen a lot of success with it. So and it's not just men, not just women that do it. It's both parts of the sexes that do that stuff.
I was gonna
And,
say, bro, you're running out of things that could.
No,
be
but
doing it.
I'm just saying is
it's not just men. It's not just women.
right. But
It's
I'm
not
saying,
just
well,
this alien from outer space.
yeah.
Bro, like you mentioned
Right.
men and women. There's nothing beyond that, buddy. That's taking that pill. I don't know if you knew that or not.
We're gonna get trashed for that one. But no,
I'm
what I'm
trashing
saying
you
is
for it.
because you know how you always see these dietary supplements and all this other stuff, whatever.
Right.
Not all of them work. Not all of them do what they're supposed to do. But this modern shot and drug, whatever you want to call it, they've actually been doing a lot of research with it, and they've targeted key factors of things, and it's helped people lose a lot of weight. And it's pretty cool to see that stuff actually working. Especially if you're a busy person, you don't got a lot of time for all this stuff.
Right.
And like I said, it's not something I ever considered, but you never know. I mean, if I struggle with this crap and I'm always starving myself, I'm always hungry. 'Cause that's the biggest thing when you're dieting, bro, is the hunger factor. The hungrier you are, the more calories you feel like you're burning. But here's the
Right.
problem with that flip side, though, is you're gonna get angry. You're angry. So you gotta watch yourself,
Yeah, definitely.
But I
But
mean, sorry,
you
we should
rambled.
call this the physical health podcast.
Yeah, right. Today it's not the Talk Dirty to Me Trash podcast. Today it's the Physical Health
But
podcast.
no, but so how to plug this back around to where we're from, is we are trash people, trash men, trash women. We're sitting down most of the day, especially if you're in an automated side load or a front load truck. Yeah, you guys get out to get your corrals and stuff, whatever. But we're sitting the majority of the day,
Right.
and when you're being sedentary like that, that's when you start losing metabolism, you start gaining weight, and it's so hard to keep it off because you're just not active enough. Now you got guys that work in restaurants and are walking all day long, like at like a Walmart or a Lowe's or whatever. They're not sitting down all day, and they're
Hmm.
not really that overweight or anything because they're technically more active than we are.
Right.
They still get their steps in. You know, while we're just like, if we did a track, a Fitbit tracker on us, I bet we would be like, oh, I only did like 3,000 steps a day, you know, and that's
Right.
just me walking out of my,
Exactly.
home and out of into the shop and stuff, you know, and that's the biggest thing, because that's my biggest thing is I just need to get more active again.
Hmm.
I'm only 36. I don't feel like I should be having health problems at this age. I need to
No.
start. I need to start getting myself back
Making
to
a change.
making a change,
You got to
and
be the
so I
change.
could be around here for to see my grandkids down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to be that 55-year-old trash man that's got heart problems, leg problems, and everything else because I just didn't do anything with myself. And that's the thing about our industry is if you're in it for a long time, you start developing health concerns. Varicose veins or whatever, or blown out arteries in your legs start swelling up. Or you're overweight so much that that next cheeseburger might be your last cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
Yep, definitely.
that's what's so scary about it. And that's kind of why I touched base on this. And I said this probably from the beginning: is your health is very important, especially when it comes to the trash game. You gotta stay on top of your health. You just can't let yourself go.
Right.
You know.
Well, how about we end this here though? Like,
Yeah, because I gotta go
'cause
get my protein shake here in a second.
yeah, I was gonna say we definitely went a long time into this health thing.
Well, between the break-in
I,
and
I almost
everything
fell
else.
asleep. No, I'm playing, I'm playing.
Wow, wow, that's good to
My
know. I'm talking about
fault.
talking about my fitness, and you're over here sleeping.
Yeah.
Sean,
I'm
you're very
sorry.
supportive. Thank you, buddy.
Nah, but definitely take Alex's advice if you're trying to lose weight, and
Right.
definitely get rid of your scale.
Oh yeah. I
Um,
mean,
yeah.
like, comment, subscribe, interact. Please let us know what's up. You know what I mean? That's what
Definitely
we're here
comment.
for.
Definitely comment. We want to hear what you guys have to say.
Right.
Definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. And hey, you guys stay good out there.